Eto, nagsama-sama na naman tayo para sa ika-6 na season ng UNTV Cup. Magandang araw sa anong amang oras yung pinapanood dito. At eto na naman tayo, Mr. Magsano.
Tayo muling nagbabalik pagkatapos ng ilang buwan na pagkakapahinga. Natapos ang Season 5 last March of 2017 pero nagkaroon tayo ng pocket tournament sa tinatawag na Executive Face-Off na nagwakas naman ng buwan ng Hulyo. Doon sa Season 5 nagkampiyon sa unang pagkakataon ng PNP after finishing as runner-up twice in the 5-year history of this competition so far.
First time nanalo dito. Kasi nung Season 1 natin, o 1 and 2, lagi silang talo rin.
Oo, doon naman sa Executive Face-Off, ang pinalad naman doon sa ating kampyonato, yung team ng AFP, ang nanalo laban dito sa kupunan ng AFP. Dito sa ating Season 6, looking for back-to-back titles itong team ng PNP. Samantalang ang Judiciary at ang AFP looking to regain the crown that they lost to the PNP Responders. Of course, we lost 3 teams, but we have returned here in Season 6 with 4 new teams. Kaya masasabi natin, this is the most number of teams that we've had in the 5-year history of this UNTV Cup na kung saan sinimulan natin ito noong taong 2013.
Isang maliit na exhibition game lang ito noon. At
sinama mo lang ako noon.
Hindi naman. Sabi ko masaya sama ka rito. Si Daniel Rason po, si Kuya, sabi niya tuloy na natin. At sumangayon naman yung mga teams. Marami na rin na walang teams pero sama pa rin natin sila sa konsepto natin ng tunay na public service. Sabi nga ni Daniel kanina. Ngayon, tournament, tradisyon natin dito, simula last year, yung champion maglalaro sa opening. Ano nangyari? Bakit ang BFP ang kanilang kalaban today?
Yan ang nabunot ng ating good commissioner at of course si Kuya Daniel Rosan para maging katunggali ng PNP ngayon. Ang ating 14 na mga teams we divided into 2 groups. 7 games or rather 7 teams per group. 6 teams, single round robin elimination. Bottom 2 will not make it to the next phase. Alam ng PNP, alam ng Judiciary, and of course, alam ng team ng PNP kung ano ang kinakailangan mga puhunan sa maagang panalo para magkaroon ka ng mas malaking tsansa na makarating sa ating next round.
Ito, malaking pagbabago ang nangyari sa Bureau of Fire Protection.
Hindi lang sa kanila, sa dami-dami pa ng mga teams natin.
Oo, nakikita ko si Rob Wainwright na dati kong kinover sa NBA sa Cebu Gems.
Right.
Ay magiging player para sa BFP. May mga nawala na, may mga binalik silang player partner.
At meron ding bagong coach. Siyang matuturing natin na kauna-unahang playing coach dito sa ating UNTV Cup. Si Gilbert Balabanan will take over the reins from former coach Mon Garcia. And let's see if this will work for BFP in their bid to nail a Final Four slot for the first time since joining the UNTV Cup a couple of years back.
On the other side of the floor, the PNP, we are more or less familiar with them. We have covered them for the last 5 seasons. They finally, as Ronnie pointed out, won it last year in dramatic fashion. 3 games yun. Nabot tayo ng 3 games.
Tama yan. Natalo sila sa unang laban.
Pero sa Pasig tayo naglaro nun.
Sa dalawang huli, naidala nila sa isang decider ng Game 3. Nipentaka fair, touch and go. Eventually, they won by 2 points laban sa team ng AFP.
At saka, Ronnie, itong PNP...
Judiciary rather. Judiciary.
Itong PNP, na-meet ko sila na sa isang popular na kainan dyan sa may bahay namin sa Gilmore Street. Abay,
lapit naman sa'yo nun?
Oo nga, yung kay Joel Torre yun.
Ako sarap.
Inasal.
Namit.
Mga 12:30 yun, mapunta ako sa LRT. Nakita ko yung kalahati ng team ng PNP.
Kasi malapit din sila sa Gilmore. Oo nga pala, ang PNP, tinalo ang team ng Malacanang sa finals. Ngayon naman, ang longest title drought, hindi na hawak ng PNP.
Hindi na.
Malacanang na ngayon, ang twice runner-up in the 5-year history of this league. At sila ngayon ang gustong burahin yung ganong klaseng tag ika nga para mapabilang sa tanging 3 teams na nakatikim ng 1 o 2 kampyonato sa kasaysayan ng UNTV Cup. Game!
Game, mukhang may ceremonial toss tayong mangyayari. Punta tayo sa center court. Wala na ba tayo ibang music kundi yan? Taon-taon na lang yan ang music natin, ha?
Welcome back to the
Smart-Araneta Coliseum
for tonight's ball game featuring the PNP Responders in the BFP Firefighters in the opening of the UNTV Cup Season 6. Let's first meet the starting 5 of your PNP Responders. At guard number 6, Japet Kabahug. The other guard number 4, Olan Umiping. At center number 17, Jayman Mesona. At forward number 20, Ricky Cabrera. And the other forward number 21, Rodel Umutan. Your head coach is Eric Samson. Assistant coach is Artemio Marquez and Juven Formasil. Here now is the starting lineup of your BFP Firefighters. At guard number 15, Gilbert Malabanan. The other guard number 6, Julius Hayona. At center number 5, Rob Wainwright. At forward number 24, Richmond Sibal. And the other forward number 30, Don Makato. Your head coach is Gilbert Malabanan. Assistant coaches are Kevin Lacap and Virgilio Santa Ana. Officiating this ballgame are Art Herrera, Ruben Agbalo, and Eric Viray. Before we start this ballgame, may we invite at center court Kuya Daniel Razon for the ceremonial talks. Together with Thank you very much, and let's give a big hand to Kuya Daniel Razon. UNTV Cup ang Liga ng Public Servants.
Okay, andar na po tayo sa ating laro. Start ng first quarter, hatid sa inyo ng Black Mamba Energy Drink. Nisola jumping against Rob Wainwright, who is currently one of the assistant coaches in the Pro League. And we are underway with our season. Rina, go!
Yes, before the start of this ballgame, nakausap ko na nga itong kupanan ng PNP Responders. Sabi nga nila, sa akin kababalik lang nila from the US kung saan nag-participate sila sa World Police and Fire Games in LA. They just started practicing as a complete team last week kung saan nakalaban pa nila o nakatuna pa nila dito ang Department of Agriculture before the start of the UNTV Cup. Coach Eric mentioned to the boys that this is a tougher competition for them. That means new season, new beginning, and new challenges for them. They have added one player, itong si Jerry Boy Saracho para sa kanilang kupunan, but he's not new in the league dahil nakasama na rin siya dun sa ating UNTV Cup Season 2. One of their main man, Dodi Santa Cruz, will be missing in action for the next 2 to 3 games for some family matters, but it's not an excuse for them not to perform well, especially dito sa kanilang opening game. 7, Coach Ron.
Pero mabigat yung pagkawala niya dahil siyang pinakamabigat na big man para dito sa...
Si Harold, ano?
At siya ang naging finals MVP natin. And I thought he was not only a key figure to their title run, pero siya talaga yung naging premier na rim protector, best rebounder, best inside defender, at perfect complement sa ating, of course, two-time MVP na si Olan Uniping.
2-0 is our score. Here's Wainwright, who scored earlier. Can't knock it down. Here's Cabal. Cabrera tries to track it down. As far as I know, ang PNP nasa kondisyon yan. Some of the other teams also tried to get into shape, but it'll be a supreme test as the season progresses. That, series of misses. May nervyos, ano? I think this is the first time the BFP plays in Araneta.
And except perhaps for Rob Wainwright, lahat ng kanilang manlalaro, marahil ay first time maglalaro dito. Gilbert Malabanan pa
ng exhibition game natin. Naalala ko yung sa gitna naramdaman ko yung lamig. May lamig siya
Iba yung optical illusion ng mga baskets.
Naman.
Ang daming tao sa likuran
Actually, no? Pero sa inyo ni Alan kay Dick, bali wala yun.
Bakit, Cam?
Ewan ko. Nasanay na kayo. Walang problema for Cabrera.
Cabrera also a vital part in the title chase para sa PNP. 1.8 para dito sa team ng PNP.
Malabanan. Didn't know if that was a pass or not. Hayona's attempt in three-point country, no. And Cabrera is all over the floor.
This is a smaller unit given that Santa Cruz is not playing in about a couple of games. So kailangan talaga lumaban sa rebounding ng ibang responders.
Olan Umiping, our first 2 seasons. He was both the MVP of our first 2 seasons.
As a lockdown defender, Misola taking that basketball away from Gilbert Malabanan. I think it's worth mentioning na wala na rin sa Marlon Adolfo sa lineup
Malaking bagay
ng
yan.
Firefighters. So, yun ang bago dumating si Gilbert Malabanan, yun ang top gun para dito sa Firefighter.
You know, a lot of people I talk to, as this fast break is being fashioned out, it's a 3-on-1 that's converted. When they started seeing Olan Umiping in the UNTV Cup on TV, they were reminded of Olan and what he did when he was a UE Warrior. Nakabats niya sila James Yap noon.
Totoo yan. James Yap, Ronald Tubig, Booker,
Paul Artadi,
of course, KG Canaleta.
In the meantime, a foul in the corner. And Makato is guilty of the foul. May nervous ba yan, Ronnie, pag first game ka? PNP, they knew, but BFP, they were surprised to find out they were first game today.
Oh, what are the odds that among the 13 teams na pagpipilian, ikaw yung mabubunot? Pero ganun talaga, we always have to be ready, lalong-lalo na meron na mga 6 na buwan na paghahanda sa pagbubukas ng ating Season 6.
5-4.
Bilis ng panahon, ano?
Oo, bilis. Parang kailan lang yung pocket tournament.
Oo.
Kung saan PNP against AFP yung finals.
Dito rin yun, di ba?
Puro bossing yun.
Oo.
Niloloko nga si Coach Eric nung nakita kami ng lunch time. Sir, puro sir yung sinasabihan mo, no? Sir, dito ka. Sir, dito ka. Sir, dito ka. Huli ka! Layup. Lobo-lobo. Now, Ronnie, itong PNP, so much that they've been through, so much experience, they will be, without question, one of the top contenders for the tournament.
Yes, perhaps the hardest thing to learn is knowing how to win it all. But once you get that wisdom, alam mo kung ano yung pamamaraan, alam mo kung ano yung daan, alam mo kung ano yung kinakailangan. And number 1, top of mind for them is play hard-nosed defense consistently. Dito sa ating unang quarter, 5 points para kay Kabahog, 4 na puntos para sa BFP, 4 na puntos sa kalamangan para sa PNP Responders.
And the more you play and in more high-level tournaments, as Omutan is covered by the defense, but he recovers, you learn how to win and find ways to win.
7 straight points para sa PNP Responders. As itong team ng BFP having a hard time getting into their offense. Very smart play para kay Olan Umiping. Very smart.
Ayaw nung bola magpa-dribble.
Walang problema. 1-2 motion, 8-point lead. Big spurt para dito sa team nila Olan Umiping on this huge 9-0 blast.
Emanating from the Smart-Araneta Coliseum, it's Season 6 of the UNTV Cup. The defending champion PNP Responders up against the Bureau of Fire Protection. Alam mo pala, nationwide din yung BFP, ha?
Oh,
kasi pag umiikot ako sa Pilipinas, marami ako nakakita naka-orange and black sa uniform nila.
Oh.
There is a basket. It's now 12-6. Umiping knocks in a long three.
Earlier, Makato erased a 9-0 run. But Olan Umiping pours another basket for them. Second three-pointer for the PNP Responders.
Wainwright.
4 in the game for Rob Wainwright. 4 likewise in this contest para kay Makato. 2 players accounting for all of the 8 points here in the quarter so far para sa BFP.
The PNP trying to bring up the defense, trying to force some turnovers. Umiping zips it to Kabahog in the deep corner. Here's Sebald back as a player. Last year he was an assistant coach. Wainwright drills in the three. Has always had a great shot from the outside.
1 post attack 1 layup and then a 3-point basket. 7 of the first 11 points. Galing dito sa dating pro player na si Rob Wainwright.
Long long pass to the right of the key to Omiping. Cabal tries to look for some space. The pass is an errant one. Layup. Yes, no problem that time for Julius Hayona. And the PNP requests a timeout. Their lead has disappeared. Firefighters hit their stride, found their groove in the moments before that last timeout, Ronnie.
Right. They made a huge surge after they called a timeout. And it propelled them to a 9-3 counter run after being silenced at 12-4. They cut the lead of the Responders to only a single possession advantage at 15-13. Nagising na ang diwa rito ng Firefighters.
And the equalizer does not happen. Here's Yang Kiling, who played a stellar role last year.
Oh, yes.
Bayabao, their lucky charm is there as well. Olan, no.
Dilensya move coming from Olan Omiping. Of course, going back to Alejandro Yang Kiling. Nakikita mo talaga yung evolution niya from a lockdown defender to a major two-way player para sa PNP, especially dun sa decider na laro dito sa Araneta Coliseum ng Season 5 na kung saan he had a huge basket down the stretch.
Oh, at 3 yata yun.
Oo, yun yung mga tinatawag na larong talo na naipanalo pa.
Nga.
At eventually, naputol na yung luha ng Responders at talagang bumuhos ang galak para sa kanilang team.
Yang Kiling started to come to shine at the fore
Estong
when
Ballesteros.
Ballesteros started giving him a lot of minutes. Wainwright, tali-tali yung kanyang pa. He knew it was a bad shot.
Parang naging gunting, ano? Yung likuran.
Para siyang balik na twister fries.
Masarap yun, ha?
Makain ka naman.
Mamaya ulit. Dapat may kasabay na Sunday.
Laki ng impact ng mga anak mo talaga, no?
Siyempre, pag drive-thru mo, ikaw ang uutusan umorder.
Patay!
Kunin pag inabot sa'yo.
Patay!
Amoy mo.
Malabanan can't get it to go. There's a return to the basket. And that is taken care of by Amores, also one of the big reliables of the BFP.
It's a brand new Kurt Amores. First deadlock so far in the first quarter on that nice point-blank basket.
Bayabao! Remember what he did last year, yung nabitawan, tapos nag-behind the back? Sabi niya ginagawa doon. Actually, turnover, muntik ng turnover. Wainwright, tiptoes. Thinking too much. Bayama, what a lead pass to Umibing, who is blocked by Sibal, but there's a foul. And a new player on the floor, Ryan Joel Molina, is guilty of that foul.
Smaller than Kabahog, probably smaller than Julius Criste. Na hindi pa natin nakikita so far in action sa labang ito. Nandito ba siya sa kanilang bench?
Sino?
Si Criste, parang wala.
Parang hindi ko nakita ng mga parada.
Pero ito, nandito si Tolentino. Was also a central figure in that title campaign or title run para sa PNP.
So Ronnie, itong BFP, always in condition to laging go-workout ito. Dahil at any time, alam mo, physical yung trabaho nila
Sa dami ng mga nangyayari sa loob at labas ng Metro Manila,
Oo, no?
hindi ka lang dapat kondisyon, kundi talagang hindi lang ready to play, ready to fight.
Ready to dive into the fire. Grabe yun, ano?
Diba? In the line of fire, in the line of duty.
Here's Molina. Escapes two defenders. Can't beat them with the dribble. Sumabit. Ooh.
Alam mo, masama lang talaga ng bagsak, pero
Hindi naman sinadya.
hindi sinadya. Sa lakas lang ni Kurt Amores Nakita mo naman sa mukha niya, ayaw lang niyang patakbuhin para sa isang home run, pero tumalsik
Rick Amores has to sit on the bench for 3 minutes.
That hurts more.
Ay, uupo pa si Amores.
Yata niya narinig. He has to be replaced.
Gilbert naman ang coming in for Rick Amores. Arnold Casena for Jimmy Minnesota.
This is a 4-0 mini run para sa PNP after Amores tied it at 15 all.
Talagang bagong team itong BFP. Parang they have a man for almost every position now. Yang Kiling drills in the first.
As we also see for the first time, itong si Harold Decena. And of course, itong si Elorpe. O Elopre.
Naiisip mo kasi yung player sa pro eh. Tsaka yung dating boksingero eh. No? Pag nakita mo yung pangalan sa bigla eh.
Si Flash.
Baka pag nadulas tayo, Ilorda yan. Hindi tayo masisisi dyan eh. Anyway, Elorpe is also one of the old reliables of the PNP.
Bakit hindi?
This turnaround. No.
Kasi Makatong nagogwardya sa kanila. No?
Laking guardia.
Nawala si Bonbon Lim.
Oo nga pala, no?
Oo.
nga pala, no?
Yun ang kanilang
Guardia eh.
off the bench na nagtigatimon pero sa closing stretches yun ang finisher nila.
May mga tira-tira pa rito ang UAAP ha. Nauhulog pa yung confetti nila mula sa ibabaw ha. Mula sa kanilang makulay na opening hosted by Far Eastern University this year. Samantala, tira, malakas, takbo, Molina, hindi pinilit. Wainwright, nasundot. Si Wainwright mukhang nasa kondisyon pero I'm sure matagal din hindi naglaro yan na hangin ang problema dyan.
Pero baka sumasabay sa ensayo ito nung kanyang
Kupunan ha?
coach natin eh. Pero one thing that we have learned through the years sa ating UNTV Cup, napakabilis ng pace dito.
Kasi
Napakabilis ng mga manlalaro dito.
sabi mo nga puro likod. Oh! Almost not quite. Hayona with a magical moment. Gilbert Malabanan takes the pass away. With shit over, but Yang Kiling has long arms. Crowd is into the game. Big drive. It's a foul.
Too many free throws given up here in the first quarter para sa Firefighters. They've given 7 of the 21 points ng PNP from the free throw line. All in all, this is already the 10th and 11th free throws coming up para sa PNP. On their side, wala pa silang trip to the free throw line. 6 out of 13 shooting para sa PNP, 8 of 14 para sa Firefighters. Ang diferensya, yung tapon ng bola ng Firefighters na ginagatasan sa open court or fast break lanes ng PNP.
Tolentino, always a decent shot from 15 feet out. Si Estong Ballesteros pala yung...
Hindi po totoong balita na 6 ang player ng PNP eh. Kaso,
minsan nakakalimutan ng coaches eh.
yes, may linya.
Nakakalimutan na akala nila practice pa rin. Lifting.
Unforced turnovers will always hurt. Lost possessions, lost chances at the basket, and an opportunity for the other team to gain an extra possession.
Saka ego eh. Deflating eh, no?
Nakakapagod dyan. Kasi
Actually.
rumarat-rat ka rin sa wing eh. One thing that PNP has done well here in the first is to nurse their fouls wide. Only the second team foul para dito sa PNP under a minute lamang ang natitira.
Alam mo si Hayona, normally calm yan. May tres yan ha.
Shooter
Hindi ko
yan.
naninervyos si Araneta.
Sayang yung isang layup niya na wrap around, ano?
Ganda na eh.
Ganda.
Hirap gawin yun.
Mahirap.
Alam ko ikaw, hindi mo ginagawa yun eh.
Hindi ko kaya eh.
Ganun ba yun? Offensive foul ang tawag.
Alam mo, mahusay itong gwardyang bago ng firefighter.
Molina, no?
Maybe pint size, pero makita mo, matapang, buuan loob, at higit sa lahat.
May
Tigas
diskarte.
dumepensa.
Tsaka may diskarte, no? Hirap din ang playing coach, no?
Mahirap yan. From my 15 all count, it's been an 8-3 counter para dito sa team ng PNP to stay ahead of BFP.
Nice lead. Makat. Oh, yes, sir!
This guy is in very good shape. 6 in the game for Makato. That's nearly 25% of their total output.
Para iwas-iwas mo ng gano'n sa ilalim. Mahirap yun, ha? To stay in control, ha?
Mahirap talaga yan. At mahirap din silang iwanan ng PNP na ngayon ay may 3 puntos sa kalamangan patungo sa ating pangalawang quarter.